Hello everybody and welcome to CC Sim Racing Productions. We are here for the Trofeo FERRARI AM class, and this will be on GT7. I haven't actually seen this race, so I'm really looking forward to presenting this live and direct to you. I know there's some very excited people waiting for this one, so also supporting Live Strong, and we're also sponsored by Track Racer, are supplying the prizes for this incredible event. And we had one hell of an event here last week, 2 weeks ago should I say, and, some cracking racing involved in the Ferrari eCHALLENGE. And today we are here for the AM class, and exciting times. Looking forward to this one as more and more people come in to watch the stream. Hello everyone, hope you're okay. And we are here for round one at Monza. So 2 races tonight. We will be having 2 30-minute races. We'll take a look at the stats. So we are here at the Autodromo Nazionale Monza. Track length of 3.6 miles. An astonishing straight of nearly just over half a mile. And as you said previously, the difference is 0.01 on the elevation levels, and times of 1:49. And we saw someone jump into the 47, very low 47, which is really impressive. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens tonight. And as always, this series all the way through will be your commentator, Ray Cook, and Jesse Linquayo. Unfortunately, Jesse is not with me tonight, but hopefully you'll enjoy my dulcet tones as we get ready for the AM class of the Trofeo FERRARI eCHALLENGE. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, for race 1, and over qualifying it was Zabas who took pole position. Second place was Ashboy, Ando in 3rd from Australia there, Legion in 4th, then we have Yannick there in 5th place. We have Steve there in 6th, finalised in 7th place. Then we have VPR, Matt there in 8th, Sandwith there in 9th, Butler in 10th. We've got Soka there in 11th place, Digital Relay in 12th, and Smashing Apexes is down there in 13th. That's an interesting name. Looking forward to saying that while I go around Monza. So we're going to get ready for this race. So lights are going out now, as you can see on the screen. And let's see who takes it into turn 1. As we take the covers off so everyone can see the fuel and everything going on. And there is 5 red lights. They wait for them to go out, and away we go. Good start from everyone. There's a good start at the back there. It looks like that was Butler who launched off the line there, but it's Zabas who has the lead. As we go into turn 1, let's see what he can do. Round the outside goes Ashboy as they go on the brakes very early. Round the outside, Ashboy, is he going to hold that line? He's side by side with Zabas, and it looks like Zabas has just been washed out a little bit there, and he's managed to get the car back under control. And And a little bit of an incident there at the start of the race. So let's keep an eye on that. Zabas is now dropped all the way down into 7th place. Back to the leaders. It's Ashboy from Legion, from Yannick side by side there with Ando as they go into the chicane. On the brakes, Yannick gets through into 3rd place. Ando there in 4th, finalised in 5th. They come shooting through now. A little bit of gravel trap there from Legion as they come through. There is Sandwith in 6th place. He's had a good start as well. Butler up into 7th. Zabas is now clawing his way through from the 8th spot from 1st, which is really unlucky for him, but let's see what he can do in the rest of this race. Soka there in 9th. Then we have Matt there in 10th. We have lost a couple of people at the back there. There's Digital and Steve right at the back there. Unfortunate for him, I think he started 8th place on the grid. Back to the leaders. Half a second penalty for the leader of this race. That's Ash Roy. Team CC 1-2 at the moment with Yannick there, the Canadian, in 3rd place. There he is. Lovely looking livery as well. So keep an eye on the fuel. And let's see how good these guys really are. You know, there's only just under 1.5 seconds covering this whole 14 drivers here. So very impressive indeed. Unfortunately, we only got the 13 today. But however, as they come round now, Legion now goes into the lead of this race with that half-second penalty taken early there. Usually they go round another lap, but this one was very, very early indeed. So Ash Roy now into 2nd place. Yannick 3rd. A bit of a drafting going on for that 7th place there. That's Zabas who's gone through, but he's under real pressure from Butler around the outside. Inside of turn 2. So hard on the brakes they go. Right-hander Zabas manages to hold the line. Good driving from both of them. A little bit of mistake there from Butler, but it doesn't look like he's got a good drive off the corner. On board with Butler now. Foker just behind there, as you can see. He's under pressure from Matt, who's getting some ground here, so keep an eye on that as Butler goes to the outside, having to change camera very quickly. I do apologise. On pad today, so hard on the brakes to go round the outside. That's going to be very brave. Has he got it done? Yes, he has. Good move there from Butler, but Zabas is not going to give that up. Fastest driver in qualifying, as we said earlier on. There's a move there as well. Who was that? Was that finalised, or was that Yannick? It was Yannick. It was Ando on Yannick. So Ando now into 3rd place. While they're jostling around there, there's Ashboy and Legion starting to make a bit of a gap there, haven't they? So Yannick there in 4th. There's finalised in 5th. Keep racing there for the Foxes. And Sandwich there in 6th place. Butler there in 7th. Zabas in 8th. Great to see. Rebel GT says get in. Don't forget to share and like, please, guys. Really do appreciate if you can get those follows up. Let's go. Finalised there in 5th place. As you can see, the gap starting to open up now. Ando sort of followed suit with Ash Roy, and Ando's managed to get away from Yannick. No penalties as such at the moment. You see Digital just in the background, so everybody's still on the same straight as they come into the Parabolica. Let's let us have the other Aussie there. Got a super job there. There's another move between Butler and Zabas. Still battling away, these two. There's Soka in 9th place. We'll still keep an eye on the fuel. You can see that on your screen in the bottom left-hand side of your corner. Background there. Who is that in the far distance? That is Steve, who's trying to get onto the back of the toe of these guys, but it's been very difficult for them. But oh, there's an incident there with Ando and who was that? Yannick. So overshooting on the brakes, and that's caused chaos at the back here. Absolute chaos. And there is Yannick slowed down. So Yannick, I think, made contact with Ando, and very good driving from there. Yannick has decided to fall back out of position to give Ando back his place, but unfortunately he lost a dozen of them at the same time, half a dozen should I say. But there is Ando now down in 6th place. There's Zabas still there in 7th, still trying to find a way through. Hasn't quite done so, but this has given Matt the opportunity to go sliding past Soka for position, or has he? Has Soka got the inside line? Great driving between the two of them there. There they are. There is Matt. So Matt's on the move in the VPR team. Let's keep an eye on that. All together, absolutely fantastic stuff there from these guys. There's Ando in 7th. He's going to look to try and pass Zabas, but he might follow suit. As you can see, that toe seems to be very, very interested indeed. So we're going to come up to the left-hander as we come into Ascari now, and they've sort of settled it down a little bit there, didn't they? Because that could have been a right argy-bargy as they come through there, but everyone's gone into single file and looking very good indeed. So there's Matt, there's Zabas now up to 6th place, Sandwich there in 5th. So Sandwich's really going up the ladder now, isn't he? So close up on Butler. So Butler's made a great job here, hasn't he? So he's now into 4th place after the battles with Zabas, and Zabas uses all the track and a little bit more. Parabolica there as he tries to grab toe for Finalise, but Finalising it on his own at the moment. He's very happy to see these lot battling behind. He'll be cruising along now. Let's see if he can grab the toe of the guys up front. Still Legion from Ashboy. No change from these two. Happy to sit behind Legion is Ashboy, just to see if he can save some of that fuel. Let's see the tyre wear started to deplete, but the fuel is definitely making its way down, isn't it? As you can see, slightly more fuel from Ashboy. Look at Finalise, again, sort of the same as Legion there, same as Butler. Zabas is good on the fuel as well. Sandwich looks pretty good, so Sandwich looking for a position here. No, not quite, as we see Matt there in the background with Ando. Ando's trying to find another way through as they clip the curb. The chicane. Nicely done by all the guys still all together. This is a very good race. We see the top two look like they're a little battle there. They look a lot closer this time round. Let's go on board with Legion. That's the view from his car. Full of CC goodness there as Ashboy tries to find a way through. Now, does he want to find a way through? That's the thing. He's got more fuel, so maybe just sitting behind Legion. As you see, Legion getting very squirrely through Ascari. From Finalise point of view, he's going to appreciate that. Like he's going to try and close these guys up. Butler's still there in 4th. Zabas 5th. They come into the para. Closes up there, but great acceleration out the corner from Legion. Really starting to close up now is Ashboy. Now, is he going to make an opportunity to go past this time, or is he going to just stay behind? He's got plenty of room to play with, but no, Ashboy just decides to go for it. So Ashboy goes into turn 1, hard on the brakes, gets it done. Into the lead of the race goes Ashboy. It goes a little bit past the apex there, did Ashboy. Manages to hold it down, and Legion now into 2nd place. But Legion might have a look at this as well. But again, thinking of a team effort, maybe. Not too sure what's going to happen here between these two. Maybe Legion's thinking, you know what, maybe I should go in front and try and overtake. But no, it looks like he's giving Ashboy a bit of a bump and run. Be working together, but as you can see, Finalised is benefiting from this. He's definitely closing now, and Zabas now up to 4th as he passes Butler and Sandwich, and Matt's having a bit of argy-bargy in the background there. Great stuff from Digital. Digital's now up into, what's that? I think that's 8th place. There he is. No, he's 9th place. He was a lot further up than that, I do apologise. So he's behind Ando, but he has made some moves, hasn't he? Now Yannick there in 10th. Yannick's had a few mishaps on his way. Lucas down there in 11th place. Behind him is there Steve. Back to our two leaders. Half a second penalty for Legion. That's not what he wanted. It's coming up to the 10-minute marker, and he's going to have to take that penalty, and this is going to be music to Finalise ears as he takes that penalty, slows down. Probably not enough to close the gap up as yet, but Zabas is on an absolute mission here to try and close up on Finalised. Butler in the realms of Sandwich here. Trying to close up that gap. There is Matt also just behind this top 6. There he is. He has got Ando for company. Zabas with the fastest lap of a 49.1. Great stuff from him. Lucky 7 says, let's go, Matt. He's doing a good job. He's in 7th place at the moment. There's Zabas. There is your two leaders, and Finalise is definitely closing up, isn't he? Look, the top 4 all together, and there's contact between Butler and Sandwich, and I think Butler's given that spot back. I think he has there. You see Sandwich now got the inside line, and Matt did very well to hold onto the car as he came out of the exit of the chicane there, but round the outside, Butler holds the line. Now, is he going to give that space up? Might do. Very respectful between the two of them, I must admit. So hard on the brakes they go, still side by side. But I felt that was okay, not too sure. But Sandwich now goes into 6th place. He's now got that for company. Ando's still trying to find a way through, as you can see, just behind. Not quite getting it as such, but still putting the hammer down. 49.4 on his previous lap, so we'll keep an eye on that. Matt's doing 50, so definitely the quicker of these guys in front. The rest of them doing 50s. And those looking to close the gap up on these guys. So 10 minutes into this race, it's still Ashboy, Legion, finalised, Zabas and Butler. Keep your messages coming in, guys. Really do appreciate the messages as they come through. We'll try and catch them as quick as I possibly can. We just change that to the live feed. Let's go finalise and soak. Yeah. Shed all over the place. You're the goat. No, the guys that are racing this are the goat. So here we go. Ashboy, Legion, Zabas. They're still battling away, but look at this battle here just up front. Is that finalised? And that's Zabas through into third. And finalised now. In the strategical man here. Might just sit behind Zabas if he can, but just lost it on the apex there. Through the chicane, didn't quite get that right. That racing line wasn't quite right, just a little bit overshooty on the on turn one there. It cost him, didn't it? Look at that, it really cost him. So Butler in 5th place. There is Matt. So Matt's managed to get past Sandwich now. So now into 7th place. Ando's still trying to find a way through. Hasn't quite found it, but he's got plenty of fuel. So maybe just sitting behind these guys, saving fuel, might benefit him in the part of the race, but we'll keep an eye on that. You see Ando coming through. There was Digital. There's a yellow flag, and who is that going to be? We're going to see if it's. Oh, that is one. Oh, it's Legion. So Legion's gone out, and has he got any damage? No, he hasn't. So Legion has spun somewhere. That's him down into 6th place, and that's given Ash a massive opportunity. The Sandwich now has a look to take a position off him again as they go through a scar. He's got the inside line, they battle side by side, and again Legion tries to hold it. He's in the gravel and he's lost the back end, and he's managing to get under control. He's had to put the brake on, and now Yannick's involved in this as well. Legion's got through, and that was very, very messy from everybody there. Yannick backed out of that one, unfortunately. I don't want to get into trouble. Soka's now made the opportunity to have a look down the inside of Yannick, and is he going to get that done? No, he hasn't. Nearly did it there for the Foxes. They're in 11th place, and I bet Steve's thinking, do you know what, at some point I'm going to be able to catch these guys, because there is so much going on up front as they go side by side again. Yannick and Soka, so great to see these two. Reese has come in to say, go Matt. He's doing a good job, he really is. And Digital's found his way up to 8th now. So Yannick and Sokol there still side by side. And Yannick's trying to find that inside line. Not a lot of room between them. Should have their radar on going through that, especially that corner. It has been a daily disaster for most people if you are doing daily. So there's Yannick now into 10th place. Legion drops all the way back to 9th place. That's going to be red mist for him. Let's see what he can do. Digital there in 8th place. Lucky 7 says that got very hairy. It did indeed. Hairy's my legs. So here we go. Digital there in 8th. Penalty there for Legion. A second penalty, clipping the sausage curb or going over it. Not what you want to do. And that's because of the red mist. You can see in the background Sokol off the track. And Steve must be thinking, this is my opportunity to have a pop at someone, surely. Hasn't quite got it done. Nobody's there now. So Steve now chasing down Sokol. Let's see what he can do. So Ashboy still just under quarter tank now, as you can see. Zabas there in seconds. Really opened up now at the front, hasn't it? But the battle we need to look out for is this one. Butler versus VPR Matt. Let's go on board. Oh, Matt's got a great toe here. Now he might look for the pass. He has gone for the pass. We're going to look to our right. There he goes. Through the Parabolica, gets it done up to 4th place. What a great move that was from Matt. Are we going to see anyone coming into the pits? Any early doors? Yes, we do. Matt's in. Matt goes in. So Matt is the first one to breathe very, very deeply and goes into the pits. Digital has also followed suit. Yannick's got plenty of fuel and he comes in early as well. Great stuff from these guys. Is it pit time? Yes, it is. Yeah, that was when I got forced off the ground. Yeah, it was a bit sidey, wasn't it? And yeah, just a little bit of respect from drivers there would have made it a lot simpler. As you can see, Matt's already fueled up. He's having it. He's going to be flat out now. We are 15 minutes into this race. Still 15 minutes to go. And this is where it is crunch time. Let's see what happens now as we see Matt come through. And penalties are on the pit, so you need to make sure that you don't go over the white lines. So Matt is out. First one to launch into the pits, and out the pits he goes. Let's see what he can do. He's got fresh air now. Ash Roy now into the red. Zabas also in the red. Finalised in the red. There's Butler there in fourth. Sandwith also. Ando. Ando's got plenty of fuel. I wonder if he's going to come in or is he going to stay out. Legion still, he's got another half-second penalty, but he's trying to close up on the guys in front. Sokol there is nearly on fumes, and Steve's going, you know what, I'm still in this. Brilliant stuff. So we need to keep an eye on the leader, and we also need to keep an eye on Matt to see where he comes out. So Ashboy coming around the Parabolica, he's definitely going to come in for fuel now. The CC driver goes in. Takes that indeed. Into the pits he goes. Zabas follows. Finalised, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there he goes. Now, what is Ando going to do? There goes Butler. He shoots into the pits. He was thinking about another lap. Thought, nope, I've got no fuel. Ando comes in. Now, Ando's got 7. So he might look like he's going to... Oh, I think he's going to come out of it quicker than everybody else. But we'll see if he makes any positions up. Now let's keep an eye on this man here. He's got a big gap between Yannick and Digital, having a good old ding-dong in the background there. We're going to keep an eye on this man as we see Ashboy is out of the pits. So let's see the gap as they come out. There he is. There's Ashboy. There is Sandwich. Sandwich's gone up to 2nd place. Now has he fueled? He's not fueled. Oh my goodness me. Sandwich's come in. He's pushed the button and he's forgot to fuel. So now he's putting on lean burn 5 or 6, whatever it is you want to put it on. And he's going to struggle now to get round this track. Now, this is beneficial, but let's see where Matt came out. He came out in 5th, so Matt's done a great job. Ando's up into 6th. Butler was the loser in that. He's now into 7th place. Yannick in 8th. Digital in 9th. And there's Legion. He's going to be flat out now to see if he can close up the guys in front. Sokol there in 11th. And then there's Steve in 12th. Back to the leader. And it's Ashwa in the lead, Zabas in 2nd, and he's not fueled enough, surely, for the rest of this race. Because of a tank, Sandwich run out of fuel. So Sandwich is going to be cruising, and they're coming round to the 2nd right-hander now. And this is disastrous for Sandwich. Oh, my goodness me. That is painful to watch. So, there's Finalised, there's Matt, there's Ando. There's Butler, and Yannick. And Digital. And there's Legion, his teammate. He's going to be driving past thinking, wow, what's happened there to Sandwich? He's not his teammate. I did apologise for that. So back to leaders, Ashboy, Zabas. So Zabas looking a lot closer this time round. Got more fuel for Ash. Can just up a little bit more. Really pushing, isn't he? Very, very interesting indeed as they cross the line. Still Zabas with that fastest lap, 48.7. That's a cracking lap. Finalised comes through. Now, again, we look at Matt and Ando. So battle for podium is on. Butler there in 6th. There's Yannick just in the background. He's got Digital on his case. There he is. Legion also in the mix. And Steve's having a pop there at Sokol. Look at this. So Steve's now in the mix. Here he goes. Is he going to take him on? The draft. Is he going to swoop to the right? Yes, he is. Is he going to get him on the brakes? Hard on the brakes. He's going to be really hard on the brakes. And he goes side by side. Is he going to give him the room? Oh, Digital's been taken. Digital's off. And Legion has also slowed down. So I'm assuming there's contact between the two of them. And Legion has dropped back again. So just a bit of frustration there, and he just flashed the light just to say sorry, maybe. But he's given Digital the place back. It's really unfortunate, but Steve made a crucial move there, and he's now in the top 10. So great stuff from Steve, now pushing hard. Now, unfortunately for Lance Sandwich, he's right down there in 12th place, and he still hasn't got into the pits. That is so depressing to watch. Back to leaders, Ashwoy, Zabas. There he is. Finalised coming through. Matt has got Ando all over his rear bumper, but he's managing to hold him off. Great looking liveries as well from VPR. Oh, in the background there, Butler just getting a bit twitchy there. Come through Ascari. Yannick just behind the Canadian driver. Ando poised, looking for that pass now. If he gets this exit right, but Matt's very, very cool and calm as he goes round the parabolic there. Great sense of skill as he uses all of that track and a little bit more. But is this Ando's opportunity? Let's go on board with Matt and let's see what Ando does here. He's in the tow. 2 attempts now. No, he's backed out. Very interesting. He slowed right down there, didn't he? So is he saving fuel to give it a real good go at it for the last 5 minutes? Now that is an interesting move there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Finalised there in third. Zabas is there, and I think they're coming up to, I think that is our man that's in the back of the pits, which is unfortunate for him, which is Sandwich, so we'll be getting the blue flags any moment now. So Ashroy, Zabas, just coming round now, is finalised from Matt and Ando, and Butler just coming into shot now. There he is. Butler's having a good run as he goes over the rumble strips there and see the suspension working hard. To get the power down as quickly as possible to try and get away from these guys, as we see Ashroy now closing up to the Aussie. So let's see what he does. He's those blue flags. He's not moved yet. Zabas is in a position to try and hunt down Ashroy. Not quite got him yet, but the battle at the back still Matt and Ando battling away here. This is the battle to watch. Wide line. The confidence in this driver is fantastic. Just gives him enough breathing space, doesn't it? And let's finalise, get a penalty there, because he seems a lot closer this time. As you can see, still Zabas and Ashroy have not got anywhere near the man in front. I think he's just going flat out. He's just decided, right, I've been so slow, running out of fuel, done a massive lap, and real shame, because he was right up there in the top 5, wasn't top 6, I'd say, and finds himself now down at the back of this grid and about to be lapped. So he's not going to want to be lapped. He's going to put the hammer down and do the best he can to get away from the lead cars, but the blue flags are flying. So finalised there in third. Matt still holding off Ando with that gap. Butler in 6th place. Then we got Yannick, who's there in 7th. It's really opened up, but the battle here is Legion and Digital. And again, Legion with another penalty, and you can see it going sideways round the corner there. Digital holding off Legion. He'll be looking for a better race in race 2. Let's see what he can do, but have a look down here. No, he doesn't. Doing well right at the back there, didn't he? And he's now in 8th place. Steve's there on the push now, isn't he? There he is in 10th place. He's going to grab another one here, surely. Sokol's still there. Let's see. Legion has another opportunity there on Digital, but this is where it's going to... Oh, a little bit of contact there between the two drivers, and he just moves over to the left, and luckily Digital's seen him. And here comes the penalty from Legion, and are we going to see Steve fly past? Yes, we are. Steve now into 9th place and chasing down Digital. Let's see what he can do. Great stuff from Steve, really pushing, and he's got plenty of fuel to try and grab that 8th spot as well. So here is Yannick in 7th place, run down from there. So Butler there in 6th. Then we got Ando still following Matt, and he's in a better opportunity now. Not quite done it again, but it looks like Zabas has caught. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. He's right on the back of Ashroy now. Just over 5 minutes to go. Still these two. By the way, look at the glow of the brakes as they come round, and Zabas has lost control of the car. Has he come off? Oh, he's managed to hold it. Has he? Yes, he has. Oh my goodness me. He hit that sausage curb like it was his dinner. Jeez Louise. He hit it so hard, and he just lost the back end on the exit. Sideways, he went very lucky not to hit the wall. Fantastic stuff there. There is finalised in third place. Still, Matt's doing a superb job holding off Ando, who's been pretty quick to be fair. In the 49s now is Matt. He's decided, right, I've got to up my game, haven't I? And he's doing just that. So great stuff from PPR Matt there. There's Ando in 5th place. I thought you'd like that, say. There is Ando, there is Butler. Yannick still there in 7th place, pushing hard in the 50s. Good stuff from him. There's Digital. He's had a 49 in him, so he can do it. He's there and thereabouts. There is Steve. He's had a 49.86, and he's really pushing on now, isn't he? As Legion goes very wide. Now, is that a penalty? Very, very close to a penalty. Surely not. No, it looks like he's got away with that one. There's Sokol. Been off the track, it looks like. Ashboy looks very, very comfortable now with just about 4.5 minutes to go of this race. Leivas there in 2nd, finalised doing well in 3rd. Still Matt there in 4th. Can he get a podium? Can he get a podium? Look at this. Let's go on board with finalised. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Leivas battling away with the back marker at the moment. Really unfortunate for Sam if he's got pace, hasn't he? As we see, Follows made a mistake there. Oh, he just managed to get back together. Oh, and Butler in the background sideways as well. Finalised under real pressure for this podium. 3 minutes to go. So they will get another lap, maybe 2. Again, straight away, Funline's trying to cut that to air, isn't he? He's trying to stop that toe from happening, but Ando's thinking, do you know what? I'm in 5th place. I've got front row seats for this. I didn't even have to pay for them. Finalize in 3rd. Matt there in 4th. Ando in 5th. This is the battle. This is the one we need to watch, and Ando's got a great exit off the corner, and so did Matt as well. Are they going to help each other? Is Ando? No, Ando's going for it. He's had enough. He's having to go for it now, and he's looking for that position on Matt. Is Matt going to defend? Let's see what he does. Hold the brakes. He's got that outside line. He likes that line. He puts the hammer down early. This might give him the momentum off the corner, so he's back into 5th, but he's going to have Ando right next to him now. Finalised, dips to the right-hand side of the track, right by the pit wall now. Fantastic stuff. Let's go on board again. We're finalised. We're going to see Matt go for the move. Matt goes down the inside for a position. He leaves the brakes very, very late, and he's over-revving the car. And he gets it. Don't want to move from Matt. Oh, and he's got contact, and he's spun out. Oh, that's such a shame. Was there contact? Was there contact? He's taken a few cones for the pleasure. Oh, that's so annoying. Absolutely unbelievable stuff there. Matt going for that position on the brakes, and it looked like there might have been contact. Ando now into 4th. It's finalising 3rd now. Ando going for another position, still back with the leader. Zabas there in 2nd, but Ashboy looks like he's got this covered, and look at that near side rear tyre. There is Zay. So, minute to go of the race. He's got managed to get past, so finalised. Can he hold off Ando, who's been on a mission? Just that slight bit of contact there. And Lucky 7 says, no, Matt. And Saber says the sausage wasn't very tasty. Oh, there's Sandwich just moving out. A great driving there from Sandwich there. From him as he lets the guys go through. So here comes Ash. He's got 30 seconds to go, so he will have to cross the line and take another lap. So across the line he goes. Sabas coming through now. Sabas is very low on fuel. This is drastic stuff. So there is Zabas. Where is Finalised? So Finalised might even get 2nd here and Ando 3rd. Let's see what happens. They've all crossed the line, and let's see if there's any checkered for these guys. Ando's through, Matt's through, Butler's through. Yannick didn't, so Yannick finishes 7th. It's Digital who finishes 8th, and Steve goes for the move! Digital for 8th, Steve in 9th, Legion in 10th, so he'll be looking for a better run in the next one. Sokol's going to finish in 11th, and Sandwich will finish in 12th place. Back to the leader. Zabas in the... Ashboy in the lead. Zabas in second. Finalised. They're in third. And under pressure from Ando, who's also low on fuel. So is Matt. And Butler looks pretty good, so he's going to be putting the hammer down. Oh, this is going to be so close. So just keeping an eye on drivers slowing down. But everyone seems okay at the moment. Ashboy looking like he's low on fuel, but it should have enough to get him home. But the worry is Zabas at the moment. He's had to drop down and look at how close Finalise managed to get to him. Look at this. So Finalise, if he's lucky, might go for the opportunity, but he's also got to think about himself because Ando also and Matt and Butler are behind him. So Zabas on the brakes to go into Ascari. Need to keep an eye on the leader because he's coming up to the Parabolica, but Zabas is in trouble. He's just gone, do you know what, I'm just going to put the hammer down now. I've got no choice. But here comes Ashboy, and he comes around the final corner, and he's going to take race one here in the Trofeo Pirelli AM class in the Ferrari eChallenge. So congratulations to CC Sim Racing's Ashboy. He takes the win. Zabas, and he gets the fastest lap on the last lap. Look at that. Zabas is coming through now. Who's going to hold it? It's going to be Zabas who takes second place, very luckily. And it's going to be finalised in third place. It's going to be Ando in fourth. It's going to be Matt there in fifth. Oh, Matt's run out of fuel! Matt's run out of fuel and finishes in sixth place. And Butler goes through and takes fifth from Matt. That's absolutely unbelievable. Oh, Matt. Wow, that had drama all through the race there, didn't it? That was absolutely brilliant. Wow. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you enjoyed that race. So we're just going to take a break, and then we'll be back to do race number 2. But what a fantastic job that was. Don't forget to please share on your socials and also on your own pages as well. And yeah, if you want anyone to see and check this out, please let them know about CC Sim Racing and the comment. Thank you very much, guys. We'll be back in a moment. Not quite sure what happened there. That should, there should be a video there, and it didn't come up. So I do apologise, everyone, there for that incident. Basically, it was the same thing that just said race 2 AM, and for some reason it didn't work. I do apologise. But here we are for race 2 of the Trofeo Pirelli AM class, and it was Zabas who took pole position this time around. It was Yannick in second. Sokol there in third. Really changed up this time round. Ando there in fourth. Ashwood dropped all the way down to 5th place. Finalised in 6th. Steve's climbed up the ladder, and hopefully he can get some more positions this time round in 7th place. Legion all the way down there in 8th. Matt also not the best of times there in 9th place. There's Smashing Apex, who hopefully will have a better run this time. Then there's Sandwich there in 11th. So it was Smashing Apex that dropped out of the previous race. There is Butler there in 12th, and Digital Relay right at the back as well. So this is going to be some interesting racing, as we can see. A lot of changes from the previous race. So let's get this one underway. There is red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait for the lights to go out now. Away to go. Great start there. It looked like from Yannick. But Zabas looks like he's got away with this one again, hasn't he, as they come up to turn 1. Is your fuel and everything side by side. Looks like Zabas has got it. Ando looking down the inside. Yannick running outside of Zabas for the lead. He's done it. What a move from Yannick. He takes the lead of this race. There's contact at the back. There's Sokol's in the mess as well. Legion's all the way up into 5th. So Legion's had an amazing start there. Not having none of it at the start of this race. There is a ghosted car in the background. Who was that? That's Butler, who was ghosting away there with Finalise. He's sitting on his backside to try and find a way through. He's going to go through the inside of both Smashing and Social. Finalise, should I say, and he hasn't got that done, has he? No, he hasn't. Still contact there as well with, looks like Legion has had contact with Steve, and Legion's given that pace up, and Finalise looking to pierce that opportunity, and he goes through down the inside of Legion and gets it done. What a great move there from Finalise, but he's still side by side with Legion, and Legion goes back through into 7th. What a start from this race already. Goodness me, Steve up to 6th place with a half-second penalty. Sokol there in 5th place. There's Ando in 4th. Ashwoy, the best of the lot, has gone into 3rd place, up to 3rd from, where was that? I think it was 7th or 8th. What a great start from him. Zabas there in 2nd. Yannick has had the best start of all. What a move around the outside of turn 1. Gets it done and into the lead of this race. Now, what can Zabas do here? Is he going to sit behind him, or is he going to try and get away? Let's see what happens here into the Parabolica. Is he going to go for a move? No, he doesn't. Backs out of it. Goodness me, wow. Zabas says, watch me. No, we've got to watch everyone. Yeah, it was absolutely incredible, wasn't it? Look at that. Everyone in the mix now. So we have 4 cars away, but look at this from Zabas sitting on the back of Yannick, and Ashboy nearly getting a double toe there as Yannick came out. Ashboy looking down the inside of Zabas, and Zabas looking down the inside of Yannick. Manages to hold it. Yes, he does. Oh, contact between Ashboy and Zabas. It looks like he's just backed out of that one, but that's given Ando the opportunity to close the case up on Ashboy, as we see Yannick holding off Zabas. This is a great run from the top 4. Local there in 5th, Legion in 6th, finalises 7th. Steve now drops to 8th place, so a bit of contact between those guys. Let's have a look. There he is. There is a Butler in 9th place with a penalty. Apex there in 10th with Sandwich there in 11th. So the 2 teammates working together. Now let's see what they can do. Digital there in 12th, and Matt right at the back at the moment. So we'll see if he can make any ends meet on these guys. So back to the lead. Yannick in the lead. Zabas 2nd. Ashboy 3rd. No change needed really. You just need to stay in the toe of Yannick, and this is going to save him so much fuel. Sokol, Legion, Finalise, Steve, Butler, Smashing, Sandwich, Digital, and Matt all coming through together. Fantastic stuff. Still, Yannick holds the lead though. There is Zabas. Oh, Zabas loses control. Oh, it hits the wall and goes sideways and comes back across the track. Oh my goodness me, manages to miss everybody there. And what on earth happened to Zabas? It looked like he just took a little bit too much power out of the Excel Vascari, and that was enough to get the car to come round, and that's dropped him all the way down into 13th place. And same as Butler, Butler's had to take a penalty. Now he's dropped to 12th place, so a lot of work for the two at the back. And also Matt, now he doesn't want to run out of fuel this time, so let's see what he can do now. He's there in 11th, he's got Digital in front of him, he's got on board, Digital in the stream of Sandwich there in 9th. Going around the outside, surely that move is not on. He's going to try it anyway though, as Matt looks for another move, and he was very late on the brakes, and he was very good on the brakes the last time round, was he? But unfortunately lost the back end of the car, and that's not helped VP, and it's not also helped Digital, and Butler sneaks through and goes into 10th. You definitely fit two cars through there, can't you? Zabas has told you. Matt drops all the way down to 13th place. Digital now in 11th, Butler up into 10th. There's Samif still there in 9th place. And hopefully this time round he will make some fuel in that car. Hopefully he will do. There's a Smashing Apex now into 8th place. And good to see he's in the running. But he is hopping around a bit, so maybe it was a disconnect which caused him to come out of the game. There is Steve. There in 7th place. Running some good times as well. He's in the 50s. And those doing 49, so over a second, or just under a second, should say, off the pace. So finalised there in 6th place. Legion in 5th, looking to attempt to move on Sokol here. Flying Fox Racing team. Got a good drive off the corner as well, didn't he? Let's go on board with him, shall we? There he is. Great looking livery as well. Sponsored there by Track Racers, as you can see. Legion just sitting behind him. Legion's happy to stay there, so looking to save some fuel, as you can see. Plenty of time to overtake. This could be the opportunity he's been looking for. So still there for Legion in 5th. Finalised just behind. There's Steve sitting behind finalised. Great to see Steve having a good run here. We have Sandwich, and then we have Smashing Apex with Butler just behind him now. Legion in the tow, goes for the move. Has he got that done? We look to the right hand side. And there goes the CC driver into 4th place. Good move, good move. So Ando now 3rd. Ashwoy in 2nd. Yannick's managed to get away, hasn't he? There he is on his own. Ashwoy, there is Ando. Over the purple sector. Really, these lap times flying through, aren't they? Look, they've got 49.1 from Legion. Then we've got Sokol there in 5th place and finalised. Steve having a good run this time around. There is 7th place. Soundwith there. Butler's made a move as well, and it looks like Smashing Apex has had an issue, and he's under real pressure from Zabas now. Hopefully that's not going to cause him too many problems. It looks like he's made a mistake somewhere, because he's dropped all the way down to 10th place. Butler with the 2nd penalty, ouch, and that's not going to help him at all. There is Sandwith. There is Steve. Just in front of Steve is finalised. Butler will be taking his penalty, and that will be surely Smashing Apex going through. As he goes over the track a little bit more and loses control of the car and manages to hold it, and surely that's going to be another penalty on top of that penalty. He's a very lucky boy. He didn't get one, did he? Look at that. There's Digital in 12th. There is Matt there in 13th place. Side by side, Digital and Butler for position. Still there side by side, and Digital holds that inside line. He's going to try and get the hammer down. He just weaves. They both weave over to each other to say, I'm having that line. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. And he says, yes, I am. And Butler says, no, I'm not, because I'm going to be side by side with you. And there's a drag race as well, just in front between Zabas and Smashing Apex. And Smashing Apex is going to hold this position. Yes, he is. He manages to hold it. Good stuff from him. Digital also holding off Butler. Some good racing from these 4. As Digital has a little spin there, and I think it might have been a slight bit of contact between them two, and backed off again with Butler. But Matt is just not in this race at the moment. So what is his game? What is he thinking here? Not that far from the leaders, to be honest, is he? Interesting idea. He has got the purple sector here, so just not on the game, but I tell you what, he's doing 49s now, so maybe he just thought, you know what, I'm going to sit behind these, try and save some fuel. As we see Ash Roy with a penalty. Ash Roy has a penalty, and Ando goes down the outside for position, and Ash doesn't want to be there. He doesn't fight it and gives Ando the position, and up to second place goes the Aussie. Fantastic stuff. Ando second, Yannick still holding the lead. What a great drive this is from the Canadian driver. There's actually just taken his penalty. Legion in fourth. The fastest lap from Legion, 1:49.121. Then we have Sokol. Sokol's really put the pressure on now, hasn't he, on Legion? Lovely looking livery. Finalised, got anything on him here. They cross the line for another lap. 49s from those guys. What does Finalised do? He does that 49.9. So all in the 49s here. There's a good little battle going on in the background again. There is Steve, nice and comfortable there in seventh. There is Hanwith and Smashing, still battling away with Zabas, and Zabas round the outside. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. Goes into ninth place. Battle in between Zabas and Smashing Apex there. And we've got Digital in 11th, holding off Butler, and now Matt starting to make his moves. Matt with a 49.1 the previous lap round, so he has definitely got the pace to be in that top 5. There's a move for the lead, and Ando's got down the inside. Has he got it done? Yes, he has. He gets that done. Great move, great exit off the chicane there, and Ando gets it done. Into first place he goes. Yannick in second. Ash Boy still sitting there in third. Legion still has Sokol to play with here. There he is, just in your shot. And then we're going to see Finalised come through. Then Steve. Steve's getting a lot closer. Sandwith also. Zabas has made his move and got past Smashing, as we said. And he's now trying to close down the man in 8th place, which is Sandwith. Let's keep an eye on that purple sector there, as we just saw flash up from Zabas. Now we are coming up to the 11th minute of this race. The fuel looks pretty good. Everyone's still close together, so very good, very intense, very strategical race. But we see in the background, it looks like Matt going for a move, or are they all working together? No, I don't think they are, because Butler goes to the outside of Digital. Matt's going to try go for the middle. Oh, no, he doesn't. Yannick in the pits. Yannick has come into the pits from second place, and Butler goes for a wider line. Matt tried to take that line, he wasn't allowed to. And Matt now finds himself in 12th place. So Yannick in the pits, and he really wants to get out just after these guys. He doesn't want to go out before, because it might be side by side as they come out of the pits. So there we go, Yannick through. And there he goes, out of the pits. So first to jump. And he's very confident on that fuel level. My goodness me, that's confidence. So Ando still in the lead of this race. There's Ashroy in second. Then we've got Legion in third. Sokol there in 4th place with Finalised there in 5th. Steve and Sandwich now closing up the gap. To really close up his Sandwich there on Steve, and he makes a mistake to Steve, and this could give Sandwich the opportunity. Not quite. Oh, Steve makes a mistake, manages to hold it. I have no idea, Zabas. It was a brave move from Yannick going in so early, wasn't it? With Steve now on the defensive, and this has just helped Zabas get back into this mix, doesn't it? He's there in 8th place, Sandwich in 7th. Let's see if he makes that move this time. He does. Sandwich making a brave move. That's a very bold move from Sandwich, and he makes the mistake and goes onto the gravel, and Zabas is through as well. That was very brave. I would have probably awaited, but he tried it and it didn't quite work out for him. There's Smashing Apex in 9th, and I think his teammate might pass him here. There is Matt in 10th. Oh! Butler there in the background sideways as Digital. See that blue car flashing into the left and right of his wing mirrors there. That must have been quite daunting for him. So there is Digital, there is Butler and Yannick. I have no idea what his game is, but Smashing Apex has come in, and so has Sandwich. So maybe talking to each other on comms, and still the guy is asking why did he go into the pit so early, and nobody knows. So love it. I love that when that happens. So I'm more interested in Sandwith getting fuel. He has got fuel. This is now game on for Sandwith. Great to see that he has chucked the fuel in, and out he goes with his teammate. I'm very happy to see his teammate behind him. There is Yannick. He's on a mission now. Let's see what laps on can do. They're coming in very, very early indeed. Back to our leaders, I think. And there is Ando. There is Ashboy. Just a flash of blue in the background is Legion. There he is. There is Sokol. He's got Finalised closing him down. There's a battle for side by side between Zabas and Steve, and Zabas manages to get the job done on Steve, but Steve's not going to give that up. The great move there from Zabas, manages to flick the car in and gets the move done. Steve's not having none of it, still on his case. Let's see if he can get past. Very beneficial here for Steve, just sit behind and let him play the game. And he's very quick for Ascari there, wasn't he? He's right behind him. So plenty of fuel for these guys up front. There's Finalised. I think he's going to have another lap surely. There's Sokol. There's Legion. Very good on the fuel. Ashboy, not so... I think Legion's got a little bit slightly more fuel than he has, but I think they'll probably go in at the same time. There is Ando up front, who's got plenty of fuel. He could probably get another lap in here. Into turn 1 and 2 for Ando and Ashboy. There we go. There is the battle for 4th and 5th. Finalised there in 4th, Sokol in 5th place now. I think that was a position change, was it? Because Finalised was in 5th, so moved from Finalised now into 4th place. Zabas there in 6th. He's got away from Sokol, but Zabas's fuel is astronomical. Look at this, he could do another lap. He's got the pace to close up on these guys in front if he just get it round. Do it. Keep an eye on the Sokol and Finalised battle. Very intense stuff here. So he's got Ashboy on his case. Then there's a gap from them to Legion. Legion in the shot there. Bridge now. Ascari. See these guys flinch. I'm pretty sure we will now, but is Zabas? Yeah, Zabas has put the hammer down to close up the guys up front here. So after the incident, he finds himself in 6th place, but another great shout out to VPR Matt, who's really pushing it now. He's there in 8th place, and I'll tell you what, this is going to be intense because the leaders have come into the pit. So we're going to take a look at Ando, had slightly better fuel, but the man we need to keep an eye on is Yannick because he came in so early. Let's see where Yannick comes out. Everyone, the top 8 have come into the pits. Now, there is the top 9. Here's Yannick. Now, is he going to come out in front of that man? Ando. This is going to be so close. There they come. Out they go. It's Ashboy. Ashboy's managed to pip Ando in the pits, but Yannick goes through. Yannick goes into the leaders race. Ashboy's in 2nd, and Ando's going to try and look for an inside move, but it's not going to work because he got it on the pits and got it done. So great stuff from there, but Ashboy's made a mistake, and this could give Ando the opportunity to go through on board with Ando. And Yannick has played that card well, but is he going to have enough fuel for the end of this race? These guys can go flat now pretty much. Witchell joins in and says, hey, Witchell, great to see you, mate. It would be really impressive to see you driving this, bud. There is Ando. There is Ashboy. Yannick. Top 3. Absolutely impressive stuff. There it is. There's Yannick in the lead of this race. There is Ashboy. There is Ando. There is Legion and Zabas and Finalised. There's your top 6. Then we got the Sandwith and Smash in there, 7th and 8th respectively. Back to the leader. There he is. tight battle between the top three here. Half a tank for Yannick. Goodness me, surely that's not enough. Never know. Boy just showing him the front end of his car through the rear view and the right side wing mirror there. Ando looking very comfortable just sitting there. Ashroy now in position. Let's go on board with him and you get to see that Ferrari all over the back end to the side. His right hand side goes Ashroy and it looks like he's going to take the lead of this race. Now where's Ando? Does he follow suit? He's on the brakes. He doesn't. He stays in third. And Yannick now drops into second place. And that is not good for Yannick because he's going to have to fuel save surely. And pretty much the rest of this race. There is Ando. He's going to look for a move now as well. He's going to be full power. Now is he going to find that opportunity to go through the Curva Grande? And through he goes. Surely this time on the brakes early from Yannick. Ando also. No contact between the two of them. Great respect shown there from Yannick. That was marvellous. Yannick third, Ando in second. Yannick having another look, not quite doing it there. So Ando will be away pretty much. Now we look to the back here. So it's Legion in fourth. Zabas is on a mission to close him up. Finalise again, having a great race, isn't he? They're in sixth place. No one behind him, everyone in front of him. We've got the two teammates there, Sandwich and Apex. And we have Steve there in the ninth spot. There he is, doing a good job there. Now Matt, obviously sat at the back of this race for pretty much the whole time. Now he's now trying to chase down the guys in front. We know he's got the pace. There's Butler coming through there in 11th. Digital following suit. There is a yellow flag. Who is it? We have missed it. Who is the yellow flag? Oh, it's Sokol. Was that Sokol? It was. It was Sokol. Sokol's running out of fuel. Oh, not again. Another one that went on a little bit too long. Or no, he did pit, so he didn't fuel. No. So that drastic changed the tyres, but not the fuel. Oh, Sokol. I'm so unfortunate for Sokol. Has now had to drive round very, very slowly and finds himself at the back of the grid. So, Ashroy in the lead of this race, followed by Ando and Yannick. Legion trying his best to close up. He's got enough fuel to really push on Yannick now. Surely there's a podium for him, but he gets a second penalty as he comes through the chicane, and that is again. It's been his downfall for the whole of this round here at Monza. Must have hit about 15 seconds worth of penalties tonight. Finalised there in fifth. There's Zabas, still hasn't managed to catch him up, but he still has the fast lap on 48.6. That's very, very impressive indeed. There's Sandwich in seventh. There is Apex. There is Steve. There is Matt. And Butler and Digital just behind them. See if we can get a bit of camera work here from Matt. Let's see what he can do as he tries to chase down Steve in front of him. So another Canadian was leading this race. Very good race in race one, but unfortunately he ran out of fuel on the final corner, it looked like. Let's see what he's got in the tank now. So he's coming round the final corner. Getting the confidence to go all the way to the left. We really do enjoy that. Now he goes over with a lovely lap time of a 49.5, and I'm pretty sure that's quicker than the guys in front. So we'll take a look at those guys up front. They are still doing 49s as well, so Steve is definitely catching Apex here. Again, just getting a little bit squirrely was Apex. Definitely one to keep an eye on, but I tell you what, this battle up front is starting to get a bit tasty because Finalised finds himself right behind Legion and again trying to find another podium. Finalised comes through. Zabas with a second penalty in the background. Pushing so hard again, it seems to be at the chicane. They are really struggling to get that car to turn in. Finalised again, chasing down Legion. Board with finalised now. Have to look behind him. Look, there's Zabas. He's got that penalty to serve. He looks to the inside, thinks better of it. Personal best through there. Oh, does he save it? Oh, fantastic car control from finalised there. Nearly loses the back end, and this is going to be absolute music to Zabas's ears because he's going to tuck in, grab the toe, and that didn't work out very well for finalised at all, did it? Very, very lucky. Very lucky indeed to save that car. Goodness me, great stuff there for finals. Great driving, great skill. So Legion there, and Yannick is not letting them get away, is he? So have got about 5 minutes to go of this race, and Yannick could still win this race. I don't know how, but he could. In 49s, that's really impressive. There's Ando, he's done a 48.8. Ashroy still just holding those 49s. He has done a 48.9. Man to watch out for at the moment is Ando, who seems to be really putting the hammer down, trying to close that gap up on Ashroy and make it 2 from 2. Ando closes in. There is Yannick. Might see the flash of blue of Legion. There he is, but he's got Zabas and finalised for company. There's finalised. There's Zabas, so Zabas didn't quite manage to grab the back of finalised there. Finalised uses all those bumps and a little bit more again. And Sandwich seems to find some great pace now. He seems to be really pushing on hard, but Apex is in trouble because he has Steve and the ever speedy BPR Mac closing in. Feel the breath. Ferrari goodness, and that was very wide there from Matt. He's got very lucky indeed. If he did not get a penalty there, yeah, he did. Very, very lucky indeed, but it has slowed him down as Steve looks for a position change maybe on Apex. Sort of moved out of the draft just to show him I'm still here. I'm going to try and overtake you whenever I can. Holding a great top 10 here. Oh, very wide there from Sandwich there. So here we go. Steve into the toe. Is he going to find a way through? On board with Apex. Steve going to look. Thinking about it. He slows down, and we know Matt's very good on the brakes here, so he's going to close right up on the back of Steve. Now just needs the exit speed, which I think he's got, and he got a penalty to show for it as well, which is really unfortunate. This has not been Matt's day at the office at race 2 here at Monza, the Trofeo Pirelli AM class. Unluckily for him, work at that again. You see that second penalty, he might get another one there as well because he took a lot of sausage there, didn't he? He's very, very lucky. Didn't quite there. So Apex there. There's Sandwich in 7th place. Zabas is right on his case, and he's had the fastest lap again with a 1:48.6. See a move here. 3 minutes to go of this race. There is Legion. There is finalised. There's Zabas. There is Yannick. So Yannick's had to back out. Now Yannick has to slow down. He has got to get to the end of this race, and surely he's going to have to pit. He's going to have to pit. He's not going to make it. There's Ando. There is Ashroy. So Ashroy's managed to pop in a 48.7. Just what you need when you're leading this race and under pressure from a man who's done 48s for the last 2 laps. But there is Yannick. Surely he's going to come in. No, he's not. He's going to lean burn for the last lap. Well, he's got to go round again. He's not going to make it. There is Legion. So Legion's looking for a podium, but Zabas is looking for a podium. Look, he's there in 6th place on board, and that's how close he is to the back of finalised his car. He's actually bump drafting finalised to close the gap up on Legion. This is absolutely incredible. We need to go on the board with Yannick because he's really short shifting. Look at this. He's halfway. And there's the battle for 4th. This is absolutely incredible. What is Yannick thinking? Oh, there are the leaders. They're going round. Lesmo 1 and 2 there. And there's a mistake there from Legion, and that could give the opportunity for Finalise to find a way through. Zabas is sitting behind him, so it looks like they both realise they've got one more lap to go, so there's no need to participate in the battle at the moment. But there's a great battle going on between, looks like Steve, Matt. Steve's up to 7th place, so to keep an eye on that. But we're going to keep an eye on this Yannick battle because they're all going to pass him surely before they get to Ascari. Yeah, they are. He's had to slow down, and I think he's run out of fuel. He has. He's run out of fuel. So he'll be cruising round. He'll probably get to the finish line, but he's surely going to finish last here as Zabas and Finalise the Legion battle away. And Legion's gone off the track, and that's surely a penalty. Surely. Finalise going around the outside. Zabas also, so this is going to be a brave move, and he didn't get penalty. He must have backed out at the right time. And Zabas and Finalise are going to go through round the outside, and Finalise has got it done already, and Zabas goes down the inside of Legion for position. That's a great move there from Finalise, and another superb job from Zabas. My goodness me, as they come through, and Steve finds himself in 6th place, so we're not too sure what happened there. Matt's up to 7th. There's Butler. We need to keep an eye on this battle for 3rd because Zabas is going through and Finalised as they come into turn 1. Finalise trying to hold that outside line, so it's the inside for turn 2, but it hasn't quite worked for him. And there's a bit of contact there as well. It's a bit squirrely. But Butler's come through, and he's going to finish in 8th. It's going to be Digital in 9th. It's Sam in 10th place. It's going to be Yannick in 11th, unless Smashing, who's had an incident somewhere, he's also run out of fuel. Oh, goodness me. The Sokol's benefited, and he's going to come through, and he's going to finish in 11th place. Back to the leaders. It's Ashboy. He looks very comfortable at the moment, just thrown in 3 48s, consistent 48.7s. Goodness me. Quality driving, Ando the same, very low 49s. But Zabas has got that 3rd place. Superb driving from Zay. That big incident is finalised. Can he hold that 4th place from Zabas? From Legion, apologies. Keep an eye on those leaders, but there's Legion, there is Steve, and there is Matt. So can Matt catch up to the back of that Ferrari? Good exit off the corner. Finalised, looks like he's got it done, but Ashboy's coming around the Parabolica, and there is a yellow flag out, but it's going to be too late because Ashboy is going to cross the line and take race 2, so that's 2 for 2, and Ando's going to finish in 2nd place there. So well done to Ando. Zabas is going to come around the final corner. Oh, that's very close indeed. Not too sure what the yellow flag's for, but Zabas is going to finish in 3rd place, and who's going to finish in 4th? It's going to be Finalised. It's going to be Legion in 5th, and is Steve going to hold on for that 6th? Yes, he is. Oh, what a great drive from Steve. Congratulations after that. First race, but Steve finishing 6th, and Matt's going to finish in 7th. But your winner is that man, Ashboy. Congratulations to Ashboy. Oh, wow, what a great evening of racing that was. So thank you very much. I'll try and get the Copper Shell Pro and AM races done this week as quickly as I possibly can. But thank you for joining me. My name is Craig Cook, and this is CC Sim Racing. I really do hope you enjoyed yourself tonight, and there'll be plenty more to come. Don't forget to share this to your socials and let everyone know what the Ferrari eChallenge is all about. Thank you very much, guys. This is CC Sim Racing. I'm signing off. Take care. Good night.